Hey guys, it's Vera Wild, and I'm back again with more tips for beginning cross-dressers. This time I'm going to talk about something that comes up from time to time, and that is just sort of gestures, movements. Mainly I'm talking about hand movements, and I get people asking me about what they should be doing with their hands that is more distinctly feminine. And I'm not going to talk about any sort of specific thing that you should be doing with your hands, but I'm going to talk in more general terms. Now, as you've probably noticed if you watch a lot of my videos, I tend to talk with my hands. Now, I do that whether I am out as a female or out as a male. I just tend to talk with my hands more. Now, I do it somewhat differently in dress than when I am out every day as a man. And that's just really a matter of minor adjustments. It's not about thinking, oh, I have to be sure to do this motion and not do that motion. It's not anything like that. It's just small adjustments, because if I were doing this right now as a man, I would probably be doing most of the same hand motions, but they'd be a bit more energetic. They'd be have a bit more force behind them, and they wouldn't be as smooth. They'd be a little bit more jagged and a bit more impactful in that sort of almost aggressive way. Not that I'm particularly aggressive as a man, but you just get more of that when I'm talking with my hands as a man. Now, as a woman, I slow that down. I'm doing mostly the same sort of hand movements that I do as a man, but they're slowed down, they're smoother. And that's really the main thing. You can do the same things that you would always be doing with your hands. You just want to slow down the movements and smooth them out and smooth over any sort of rough edges that you might otherwise have in your movements and in the way that you are carrying yourself. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to mention as far as that goes. If you don't tend to do much with your hands as a man, don't feel that you have to do a lot with your hands as a woman. You want, more than anything, when you're doing all this, you want to feel like you want to feel natural. So don't try and force hand movements if you're not a talk with your hands sort of person. But if you do talk with your hands, all you really have to do is just smooth it out and take the edge off it, and otherwise pretty much keep doing what you've always done. And again, that's just lending it more towards adapting your natural rhythms into a slightly more feminine form, as opposed to taking on some generic female posture or movement and things that aren't you, that you're just doing because, oh well, this is feminine, so I will do this. Well, no, be you, but just be you in a slightly more delicate fashion, and that will make the movements inherently a bit more feminine. So I hope you guys found that helpful. Until next time.